It's Hot 937 and Hot937.com, the DJ Buck and Friends morning show. DJ Buck, Bigg, Regg, Danni. We here with one of the hottest new artists in the game, Bia.
What's tea?
What's going on, Bia?
What's tea, y'all? I'm so happy to be here.
First of all, welcome to Connecticut.
Thank you for having me in Connecticut.
You been here before?
Oh, yes, I've been here many times before.
Yeah, you originally from
Boston.
Boston. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you did that run through Connecticut.
Yeah, you know how many times I drove through Connecticut?
On your way to?
A million and 5 million.
How many times did you stop?
A million times.
Okay, so let's get into the beginning of the Bia story. Where did it start at?
The Bia story started in Boston. You know, I've been rapping for years. Some people maybe know me back like 8-9 years been rapping. You know, I really took my time, tried to find my sound, moved around a little bit, lived on the East Coast, lived in Miami. Now I live in the West Coast, and you know, it's just really beautiful to see. Like, some people happen overnight, and some people it takes a little bit of time. That was me.
Okay, and through your travels, you didn't give up. You kept
Never
kept going.
gave up. Never gave up. Just stay solid.
You had them days where you was like, you know what? I don't know if this is gonna happen for me.
I think every artist has those days, and I'd be lying if I didn't say I had days where I wanted to give up. But I think that you gotta really believe in what you're doing and yourself, and you know the message that you're trying to spread overall, because that's the reason why I didn't give up. I knew it was for me. I knew it was for my family, and I knew that there was a place for me in the music space.
What was that moment that you said, okay, it's happening? It's happening for me.
So I think what people don't tell new artists that's really important is that you're gonna have many moments. You know, like I've had so many moments that felt like, oh, this is the moment for me. Like, you know, going on tour with Ariana Grande, winning a Latin Grammy, getting signed to Pharrell. Every moment that I had was monumental, but it wasn't that lasting moment in my career. They all just led me to the next moment, which led me to the next moment, was just a milestone in my career.
Those was big moves right there. Ariana Grande tour, Pharrell. I mean, when you get with those two, like, you there.
Yeah.
So what went wrong where it wasn't
it's
the
not
moment?
that nothing went wrong. It's like nothing goes wrong. You know, like look at when Beyonce put out Single Ladies, and then when Beyonce put out Lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Like every artist is part of their story, is part of their trajectory. You don't just put out one song and then that's it. You know, Cardi didn't stop at Bodak Yellow. No. You know what I'm saying? You got to just keep going. And that's something that they don't tell you, and I feel like that's something that's not, you're not going to have everyone become a believer on the first day. You got to make believers. You got to make friends. You got to get outside in the streets and see what people even want from you, you know, so you're not just giving them anything. So.
No, I feel that. And I got to stop because I need everybody to clap and make some noise because Bia is out here making history.
Thank you.
As the first hip-hop artist, male and female, to be the theme song for the NHL finals at Skate. Yeah, it's the National Hockey League. She is the theme song. When you were watching the finals, that was well, I don't know if a lot of us were, but it was Bia that you heard. So I want to know, like, that's a really big moment, especially to be the first for male and women. I want to know, how does that feel? Like, who called you? How'd you get that?
It feels major because, you know, the National Hockey League, there's not a lot of black and brown presence there, so and not a lot of hip-hop presence there. So I felt honored to be the one to do that. We cut the Skate song, and my team and Epic, you know, linked up with the NHL, and they were like, we thought this song would be great for y'all. And the NHL was like, you know what, we're open to this. Like, let's try to tweak it a little bit. And they worked with us, we worked with them, and that's how you do monumental shit. That's how major things happen, is when you think outside the box and you try to bridge cultures together, and that's really what we're trying to do, like, on a day-to-day level.
I love that. I love that. And so you have such a unique sound. I feel like you're really in your own lane, and obviously we all know you were taking over Tick-Tock, girl. Like, it's a whole lot of money in this. We all know that. So how does that feel? Do you plan for songs to go viral on TikTok? And then if they do and you didn't plan, how does that feel when you wake up and you're like, Yo, they're really vibing with this to the point they're making up dances and doing all this creative, weird, sometimes weird stuff.
I honestly don't plan for anything to go viral or anything to be a hit. You know, I used to set expectations on myself, and then I realized after making music for so long, I'm like, let me not set expectations. Let me just do the best I can do, put it out, and see who fuck with it or who rocking with it. Sorry.
It's okay. It's
Okay.
okay.
Let me just put it out and see who rock with it, and then, you know, we take it from there. Like, I don't set no expectations on myself anymore. I just do my best. But when I was in Puerto Rico, when Whole Lot of Money started to go crazy on TikTok, and my boy O right here, he's like, yo, Whole Lot of Money is going viral on TikTok. And I'm like, really? Because I wasn't really on TikTok like that. It was so hard for me to figure TikTok out.
Girl, all of us.
I had to really get it. Like, TikTok is not easy. I don't know why people make it seem like that's when you know you old, when you can jump on TikTok and you're like, well, how do you use this thing? You got to start asking your little cousins, like, what's this do?
I'm not the only one. That's good.
No, it's all of us. But it's like probably how our parents felt when everybody was like coding on MySpace.
Girl, if I knew coding was a thing, I would have never stopped.
Me neither.
Because my page used to be fly.
Okay.
Right. So, TikTok, huge major accomplishment. Don't plan that at all. What are you planning? What is next for Bia? Because we already know, like, you obviously have the hits, the records, the talent. So what do you plan on doing next with all that?
I'm planning, like, I really just want to touch the people. This is the first year of my career that I feel like, you know, my music is actually making its way to people. People are seeing me outside. They're like, I love this song. So that's the focus for me. I want to do more shows. I want to do more festivals. I want to be around more people, put out more music, and just add to the culture. Like, really do something different and bring the taste value up. Like, you know, really do it with class, do it with taste, you know. Quality.
Yes.
Bring it back to my girls that's doing it with taste. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. And
it's different. You know what I'm
there
saying?
is a difference, big difference.
Different, y'all.
Yes. What do you want your fans and people to know about you that they may not see just from the music videos and from TikTok? Like, what is something that you want the people to take away from, like, Bia? Like, this is Bia. We know this is Bia. Outside the nice, beautiful nails and the glitz and glam, you know, like you. What's you?
I'm a real person, y'all. Like, when I come and do things like this, it's really to get to know people individually, to see y'all, to see who's supporting me, and to give that support back because, like I said, I've been outside for a long time. I'm not a new artist. You know, this means something to me. Every one of y'all being here, and, you know, especially the DJs too, because the DJs, like I said, I always talk about this with my team. The DJs next to the fans and the people, those are the people that pick the lyrics and they shift the culture. So it's like, I appreciate y'all just as much as y'all appreciate me being here, I'm sure. So it's like, it's 50-50 with us, and I want to get to know everybody, and, you know, that's how we're going to keep it rocking. I'm going to always be here. I'm from down the street.
For sure. Now, your song, Whole Lot of Money, is like right on time. You know, people starting to come back outside. You know, COVID is kind of starting to be a thing behind us. And you got a song that's popping, so you get to move around and do events like this. Yes. But you had a song with Russ that liked the way it worked. Now,
that's my jam, y'all.
That's mine too. Now,
Still my jam.
That joint was rocking, and then COVID hit. When COVID hit, I mean, did you say, like, damn it, I was just in a groove,
yes.
and now
yes,
it's back? You know, you already had the Ariana Grande. You had the Pharrell situation. Did it hit you like, okay, now this is moving, and COVID hit, like, damn, what the hell is going on?
My boy O can tell you, we were waiting for that moment for so long, and then to be like, to finally have that moment and everybody say, y'all gotta stay in the house. We were like, what? God, what are you doing? Like, why would you give us this and then take it back? But, you know, it really taught us how to improvise, and it taught us how to pivot and how to work from home and still be able to touch the people from home. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, you're gonna always get lemons. You're always gonna have to make lemonade. So we had to just figure it out and figure out ways to still interact from home and get shit done.
Okay, so, and you getting it done with the Whole Lot of Money. So
Thank you.
Are you prepared? Because a lot of new artists, they have a hot record. They come out, but the biggest thing is they don't have that follow-up. I mean, she's not new, but the record.
Bia's not new though.
Say it again.
Like,
The
she's
damn
not new.
song is
Say
new,
it one more
Dan.
time.
Bia's not new.
And
Okay.
once more again.
Bia is not
The lady's
new.
ganging up on me
Yeah.
again. You always ganging up on the men, Danny.
No, let me just tell you. Before I even like decided to put out a project,
Yeah.
I probably had like hundreds of songs done. Just because I didn't get to put out music. Like on my last situation, I was kind of like, ¿cómo se dice? Shelved. So it's like I couldn't put out music. So I had an abundance of music when I linked with Epic, which was the perfect people for me to, the perfect team for me to link with. Because they just believed in me from the beginning. They didn't need a hit. They didn't need to see like, oh, this is going to be a hit. They didn't need to, exactly. They were like, we're going to find the records that work for us and we're going to do our own thing. And that's what
big.
I feel like helped me get here, like really having a label that believes in me enough to take those risks with my own team. Okay. That's how you find those songs that work for you.
So are you planning on tapping into the Latin market, seeing that you are
That's my follow-up, sweetie. It's a Latin song.
I knew that. I knew that was going to happen.
So I got a fire song with my boy G Herbo. It's called Besito. We shot the video in Puerto Rico, and I can't wait for y'all to see it because I love it so much. Just as much as a whole lot of money, for real.
Just as much as a whole lot of money?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Like, I don't put it out unless I love it. Let me be clear. Like, I don't put out no half-ass songs. If I don't love it 100%, we not putting it out. Because my friends is going to tell me if it's whack anyways. My friends are going to be like, girl, this is not saying it.
That's a good thing. A lot of people got yes people with them saying, yo, that's hot, just to be saying it. So you
I don't
have
have
that.
those.
That's a good thing. They could be real friends, just want to see you. Okay, this ain't about me and you, Danny. So now you going through everything that you've been through in the record business, what is your mindset on the game now? Is it like, I'm going to just do what I want to do for me, or you want to make them records that that radio want or the label want? Or
Absolutely. It's always what I want to do for me first. And I just got to be clear on that, because if it don't feel good to me, how is it going to feel good to y'all? You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to make sure when I'm in the studio that I love it and it bangs enough for me to be proud to get on a stage and hold that mic to sing it to y'all. So, yeah, if I don't love it, you're not going to love it. So if it don't get through me, it's not even going to get to you.
Right.
Yeah,
So
real.
what's your favorite part? Is it the music video? Is it writing the word, the lyrics? Is it listening to the beats? What is it in the recording studio? Like, the whole process. I'm talking about like when you're making a project. Because we don't do that. So we don't know all the entities that goes into it. There's mad levels to it. But I want to know, out of all the levels, what is your favorite part?
I love vibing in the studio.
Okay.
Like, I love hanging out with my producers and the people I create with, because that's always like the funnest part for me. And then performing. Like, I love hitting the stage, testing records, like doing records that nobody's ever heard and seeing if I could get a response. Because that, to me, is like, if you can vibe with a record that you don't know the words to, then that's how I know, like, okay, it's something here. Like, they like it and they don't even know the song yet.
Right.
So that's the truest test for me, is getting outside and touching the people.
So as soon as we back outside, can we expect to see you at a bunch of festivals?
Oh, yeah. I'm at Rolling Loud, Lollapalooza, Summer Unlocked. I'm at tons of
Booked
festivals.
and busy.
I'm booked and busy.
Booked and busy.
And if you want to see me in your city, like, go call your promoters and tell them
You're
I
open
want to
for
see you
business.
be here.
Right.
I'm coming to the club. We hanging out.
Period. So what are your goals? What are your goals as far as your rap career? Because I know with careers, they open up, you may want to do acting and all that, but you spoke upon performing. What are some places you want to perform in? Like, what do you want to see Bia doing on stage and, like, the crowd? Coachella?
I've done Coachella, and I love Coachella. If it ever comes back, due to Corona, I
They're
will.
coming back.
They're coming back.
They're coming back. Yes, they are.
They officialized it.
Yes, they did. They did. It's
I
back.
wanna get on
girl.
Coachella.
So we gonna see you there.
it's April 2022.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. They're
So,
back.
Okay, what I really, really want to do, like, one of my biggest goals is to headline my own tour, which I'll be doing,
Yes.
like, this year. But really,
Big ups.
like I really want to make it to arenas, you guys. Like that's my biggest goal. I want to make it to arena tours. I want to do what the greats do, and I really want to have an impact, like on the world, like on people. I love community outreach. Like I really want to go and help new artists. I don't want to see anybody go through the things that I went through. I really want to, just be a positive like force in the world. It's not just about the music for me. It's about everything and the people, the message. It's a higher message that I feel like I'm carrying, and that's what's most important to me after the music and the success.
Right. You know what? I really like your vibe. I've been following on Instagram for a little bit, and I've noticed you're open. You're pretty open, and I feel like you want people to be able to recognize that you are a normal, regular person, even though you're not regular, far from it. But is that something that you really push with your brand? Because I feel like with us growing up, a lot of the celebrities we grew up with, unaccessible, couldn't get near them, didn't seem like real people. Is that something that you want to make sure the audience is getting?
Well, I definitely feel like I want to have I want to be real with people, but it doesn't mean you could just call me up on the phone.
Right,
but
like we ain't cool like that, girl. No, you please.
But it's not, for real. Like, I really want to have, like, a different type of transparency with the people that follow me and the fans that I have and just supporters in general. Like, I just want people to see me for a real person because, like, I'm a real person before all this, for the fame, before the music.
Right.
I used to work at the mall. I used to bartend. I used to let people that know me in real life, like, that's why this means so much to them too, because they knew me as a real person. So it's like I really want people to know whatever it is that you do or whatever it is that you really, really want to do, like, you can do it. Like, I know people tell you that, like, oh, you can follow your dreams, you can do whatever you want to do, but it's really real. Like, you got to really know, like, nothing is out your reach. It's not until you fully believe, like, oh, I can get that done, is when you get that done, you know?
Right. So I did a little bit of reading. Your next project, I don't know, I don't want to step on any toes or anything, but
Go ahead, say it.
R&B?
Yeah, R&B.
Yes, we need to hear about this because I feel like it's a little vibe change. I'm excited for it. And I really think the name is cute.
So my next project is going to be R&B. I'm going to always put out rap because I love to rap. But the next thing that I'm going to focus on is definitely going to be like a little bit more R&B, a little bit more softer music for my girls, something a little bit, when you like in love or whatever and you like, doing all that stuff that you're doing with your boyfriend on a song.
I was thinking that earlier today because I'm like, we got the whole lot of money. We got the best on earth. I don't let him fill me up, baby. I let him gas me. But I'm like, I know you got a boo, girl. So I'm like, I know there's another side. And are we going to get that more sensual relationship type of side of Bia?
I'll give it to my girls.
Yes.
I'm going to give it to my girls.
We be hard with them. But we soft on the inside.
Because like, it's okay for girls to be like, girly and in love. But you can still be like a strong ass.
Right.
Like, don't play with me.
Right.
And that's going to show in the music.
Good. Yes, let them know. Reggie knows.
Listen, I love you, but don't play with me.
Don't play. That'll be the last time you get to play. Last time.
She stood up on that one.
I know. I felt the energy. She's ready. So this is my last question. It's heavily in the media right now. We had a little discussion about it on the radio the other day. We got to put it to rest because I'm tired of men getting in ladies' business. So, girl. I don't care who it was. You was talking about it. Are you wearing your bonnet outside, yes or no?
Actually, I don't judge, but I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't. I don't wear my bonnet outside, but I don't judge. And that's the only reason why I don't do shit like that, stuff like that, is because I don't want nobody to catch me and ask me for a picture.
Yeah. Especially you. No one's asking us. So
if somebody
asks me
for a picture and I got a bonnet on and then they catch me, they have it forever, it's like, what if I don't like that picture next week?
Right.
I can't tell you, hey, man, can you delete that picture of me with my bonnet on? That's not cool.
No, I feel you.
Let me not even set myself up for that.
All ladies could do whatever they want. Just the men have no business commenting on it.
But
Please
you know
stay
what?
in your lane.
But you know what, though? For my girls that feel like they want to wear their bonnets out, they got these new things called hats with wigs.
Yeah.
They got a wig attached to the hat. So all you got to do it got braids or it got whatever hair you want. You throw that hat on, and he don't even know that you have whatever your hair is underneath. He won't
Okay.
even tell.
You got that, Danny? You got that. All right, listen, Bia, I want
I'll
to thank
add the
you.
link in bio.
Yeah, do that. I want to thank you for
Comment
chopping it
below
up with
if
us
you want
here in
that hat.
Connecticut. Single, a whole lot of money. Make sure y'all cop that. Bia, again, thank you for coming to CT. We're gonna fill your cup up again because I gotta fill mine up again.
Thank you for having me.
Danny, you're
CT,
still
I
full.
love y'all. Everybody that's been supporting me, I appreciate you for real.